Two killed in drive-by shooting. Jacqueline is now left to raise 3 children on her own after her husband Marlon Maduro was shot and killed during a drive-by in Bedrock, St. Andrew. According to police, he was not the intended target. The 41-year-old landscaper was riding his bicycle to work when he was hit in the chest by a stray bullet. He collapsed and was run over by a motor car as the shooters escaped. Jacqueline said that her husband of 15 years was hardworking and did not deserve such a horrible death. She said that Maduro always kept to himself and was never involved in any wrongdoing. He is a good man, and one thing I know for sure, him not trouble people. When me hear say a gunshot him get, me I say to myself I must wrong place him there, cause him a coward, she said. Jacqueline shared that she was at work when she got the news. A relative text me this morning and asked me if me a watch we a go on the news. Me text her back and say a long time me not watch news feeds cause me tired of it. Me never know say my husband death more than talk about hours after, she said. Senior Superintendent Kirk Ricketts, who heads the St. Andrew South Police Division, told the Weekend Star that the cops believe Wayne Smith, 45, who was also killed, was the target. It is very preliminary, but there seems to be a gang conflict in which a certain member of his family is involved, and as such, he may have been targeted in lieu of that member of the family who they can't find. He was shot and injured last year in an attempt to murder him because of the same situation. However, we don't have any information of him being directly involved in any gang conflicts, Ricketts said. According to Ricketts, 49 of the more than 70 gangs in the divisions are active. Massive police military operation in Mountain View. A massive operation in and around sections of Mountain View in Kingstown on Friday led to the seizure of several firearms. Police sources are reporting that so far 9 firearms, including high-powered weapons, have been seized in the joint police-military raid. The details are still not clear at this time, but reports are that members of the Island Security Force swooped down on the area a few hours ago and began carrying out several searches. More details will be provided as the Loop News team continues to track the story. Beenie Man bounty killer reacts to murder of autistic boy 9 in carjacking. Dancehall stars Beenie Man bounty killer and The Conscience are among those reacting to the barbaric murder of a 9-year-old autistic child, Gabriel King, who was killed during an ill-fated carjacking in St. James yesterday. We can't tolerate this level of violence and crime in our country. It gets out of hand, Beenie Man wrote in a tweet following the incident. Can't even say it get from bad to worse because it reached worse, he added. Last year, the island recorded over 1,400 murders, and the bloodletting has continued unabated this year. According to the statistics released by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, there have been 13 murders in the past 24 hours. The parish of St. James has been off to a bloody start in 2022, with 10 murders since the start of the year. In an Instagram post today, the warlord, bounty killer, lamented the current state of affairs. Arthur Ard, reality seems like Jamaica not a real place anymore though, he said. The younger generations are being misguided and misled with no one looking out for young people's selfish society. On Twitter, Conscience also reacted, Jamaica, what the F are we doing? Yesterday, the police reported that King and his mother, Amoy and Issa, were traveling in an Audi car along Tucker Main Road when a man pulled her from the vehicle and drove away with the boy in the back seat. Hours later, the vehicle was discovered with King's body inside. His throat had been slashed. This is no normal violence. When persons are willing to harm kids, this is very serious. This is something we need to look seriously at, Commanding Officer for the St. James Police Division, Senior Superintendent Sir Vernon Ellis told Jamaica Observer. Ellis has vowed that no stone will be left unturned in the investigation. He encouraged individuals with information to contact the police. Music producer Sketta Burrell also took to Instagram today and urged Jamaicans to speak up. Always stand by and allow the very few bents of evil to continue succeeding and plunder the innocent. Remember, silence means consent, he wrote. Everyone quiets until it reaches their doorstep, and then you have those hypocrites who friends and families of these vampires who continues to support them and encourage the wrong for whatever reason. If you all think you're safe, don't worry, everyone's time is coming when they will be at the mercy of these vampires begging for their lives. Act now or wait until then, the choice is ours. Proactive measures are needed to curtail this crime-ridden society that continues to grow, and the onus is on every single Jamaican, non-exempt, to do their part.